You. Have you seen chick? Everybody's bodies good as it gets. No little baby with stick.
When you're ranked in the top 5,
Girl,
there
this
is
so much fast, so much hits.
and that is ratcheted up when you go
About
on
the
the
things
road.
you
And this
do.
highly ranked squad
See the
has
type
found
of
itself coming into a
thing.
snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on another Big 12
in the
foe, the
back,
Baylor
60
Bears.
less than much. It's fucking with
College football,
them.
I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse
It's
Palmer with me.
nice,
Guys, it's time to get it going.
it's me, attitude. But it's an attitude.
The Bears will put it away to start the game.
Dude, don't be fucking telling me to swing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest. And you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the
field. Go tripping.
They turn to the passing game, 3rd and short. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
3 and out is crazy.
First time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So Baylor's offense will take the field for the first time.
She ain't got no attitude. She ain't got no attitude.
Robinson will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Tipton.
You can gotta get that shit together, man.
He gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, because you can tell the quarterback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
3rd and short in from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4 down territory. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good.
I think I'm learning how to get my son cash in the check.
They missed that 56-yard field goal, and now they'll pay for it by giving up good field position at the 39.
Well, sacks game, so that was true.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man.
Walk through the point.
He puts him in
I thought, I'm thinking smart.
to the 46-yard line. They'll get a first down.
Be up.
like the run back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn it up the
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Pulls it in. It's Morris. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Posted up on the wall. Trying to jump, trying to dribble, break back through the middle just to see a snap.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Please don't.
Plenty of work to do here on
Yeah,
second and
can she
long.
go too? Yeah, boo. I can see me with that.
Wants to go up top. Nice move there. No chance to run, but still a good gain. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
He'll set up to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown.
I can't believe it. All the way here.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm. Comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
See, what's wrong for these?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Robinson looking to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
Wow, the running back there showing his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
The Bears decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Boots' first of the day away. He was called on 4 times into victory last week. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baxter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed on the outside. It's Baxter.
Man, they needed that one, and that took every bit of concentration by the wide receiver there. That was awesome. Big third down. You got to make the catch, but you got to make sure you stay in bounds. He did a really good job of securing that and keeping the chains moving.
Spits it out to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baxter. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back. Get the yardage.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And back to the air on second down.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Robinson will throw. The screen, and watch out. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Use the play fake, down a throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The short hands, it's Collier. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on second down. Right on the money. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Mortgage 26 says you should keep renting.
Mortgage 26. Read the sale. More realtor agents recommend realtor.com. They check every market so you know when to make your move.
He also says that Bigfoot got it.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. He's got
man makes the grab. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He was open. He had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that pass will be jarred. That brings up third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards in the opponent's field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Robinson looking to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw time, running short in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's called. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
It's obsession.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Robinson will throw. Bring in the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Bears will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. Lowers those pads. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. Got the first down. Looking for
the kid in the fit in.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Wide open spaces. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. He showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bears will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Erickson. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's 1-on-1, but not 2-on-1. You got to see that. You got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Erickson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Robinson looking to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep. Not able to connect there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Bears line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Found a little run room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Might be changing the route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the move at the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Robinson will throw. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart.
There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it
Planning
going.
to move out to a Broadway show? Broadway Plus provides access to discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Choose from Broadway and off-Broadway shows, all with Plus bookings.
and let us make your group's Broadway dream come true.
A century, Spencer's TV and Appliance has been the part of Arizona homes, helping families create great memories with every appliance. Nearly 1 in 2 households across the valley has relied on Spencer's.
So first down, we'll open up the final period.
And fast delivery and installation. Using your appliances is always easier with Spencer's.
Looking to throw on first down.
Spencer's TV and Appliance.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. All the way in for the touchdown. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulsa. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
See, memories, kiss me.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains,
You'll
keep
never
this
know.
drive alive
You'll
after that
never
earlier
know.
sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That's caught. It's Evanson. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point
Right, that needle.
like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like,
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't win. Actually, you probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far. And a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football. But they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting game, the consolation prize, if you will.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the quick game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Erickson. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Morris. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Catch in the middle, it's Morris. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Looking to throw. And give him another 6.
Damn, threw it all in his head. Come on, man.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little screen to the running back. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.